Hey everyone, today's a live Friday topic is on pricing. So we've had a question, how do you calculate your hourly rate? So my first sort of piece of advice is to have a look around at other people that are in your country, and the hourly rate widely varies across the world, and it all depends on the sort of level of wages within each country. In Western countries, the rates are going to be higher that are charged out, and in other regions, the hourly rate is going to be much lower. And even if you are in those lower wage countries, you've got a real advantage in terms of selling your services to people who want to have that benefit of having a lower hourly rate. So in New Zealand, which is where I am, the rates for virtual assistants vary sort of, anyone who's in my members club, I definitely say it has to be at least $50 an hour. I know of virtual assistants who are charging up to like in the 90s, $90 an hour. I have a range of rates inside my business. We have different service plans, we have casual services, and we have creative services. So my rates range from 60 to 97. In other countries, it's going to be completely different. So my first tip is to actually have a look around inside your country and see what others are charging. Lots of people have their rates readily available. So on my website, I have a pricing guide that's available for download. And yeah, you can find rates on websites. And you can also find rates, on Google or other websites in your country or Facebook pages. So check out some other virtual assistants and see what they're charging on sites like maybe Upwork as well. So that will give you a bit of a guide. And how I like to give a little bit of a process of how to come up with your rate is that you, one way is to have a think about what the absolute, like a crazy price per hour would be. So let's say, for me, that would be like $150 or $100, that would be crazy. So if you've got $100 at the high end, and then you have, let's say you say, what I wouldn't want to work for is, let's say, $20 an hour. So what you do is you then take the middle of 20 and 100 becomes 60. So that would be your rate. So have that relate to what, an hourly rate would be in your country. And remember that because you're going to be paying your own taxes and you're setting up with your own equipment, you're not going to get holiday pay or like any of those other employee benefits, then make sure that you are charging a decent amount. You don't want to be the cheapest VA. You want to be up in the upper end of the VAs and promote yourself with services that you are really good at, so that you can charge that premium and just do those services really well. Everyone underprices when they first start up. And my tip would be that it doesn't matter if you can afford, it doesn't matter if you would be able to afford to pay that or not to someone. That's completely irrelevant. It's what you are worth, what your value is, and what the value is for the business or the person that's going to hire you. So don't worry if it's something that you wouldn't be able to afford. That's not relevant. It's, what is it worth to the business or the person that's hiring you? And yeah, keep those prices ticking up and up. Make sure that you increase your price at least once a year, and don't underprice. Just find something in that upper tier in terms of hourly rates and charge that. And just charge one hourly rate to begin with. Don't worry about doing packages and everything when you're just starting out. Just choose one hourly rate and start there. Make it super easy, super simple to remember, super easy to let people know what it is, and start there. All right. Thanks everyone, and hope you have a great weekend.